In this episode, I'm sailing straight into a storm that was not in the weather predictions when leaving Tahiti. 40 knots was only the warm-up for what to come.
It's just nuts, and the waves, the breaking waves, and yeah, it's hard to tell because it's pitch black, so I can't see it. That's why I take no risk now. I wear my life jacket and I click in.
Join me as I'm sailing around the world on Be Free, a Bavaria 55 cruiser. In the previous episode, I started my 1,500 nautical miles non-stop sail from Tahiti to the Kingdom of Tonga. I also shared how I remixed the new intro song here and was even blessed with the most epic sail during supermoon, with a clear sky making this almost unreal.
Surfing again, and now there comes a big roller. And also it looks like I'm gonna get some rain, so I think I'm gonna prepare. Gonna come wind and rain, I think, but that's definitely a front system. It looks like it's rain over there and even there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have an interesting night ahead.
The clouds and what you see around you is the blueprint. What the weather prediction says does not have much value. It's huge gap between the predictions and the reality out here now, so I expect this to be a lot more than maximum 30 knots that was predicted even on today's update. Front systems like this is never good news, and when the black line is so distinct, there is only one intelligent thing to do. Get the mainsail down in time and start to prepare for more. And it did not take long before the wind increased.
It's rarely a very good sign when it's like a black line in the front system. That means normally quite a lot of wind. So I decided to take down the mainsail because that's fast to drop when it's not so bad.
Normally the mainsail stays perfectly protected inside my lazy bag. However, with my expectations of what's coming, I wanted to secure my sail so it don't fly out of the bag. At this point, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be wild out here. Prediction says 30 plus, but my expectations right now is much more. So I turn up against the wind, running my engine to secure everything for a storm or even worse.
A bit rolly. That is all good. It's a little bit sad. I was doing so well and sailing so fast. I was just seeing the miles flying away. But better safe than sorry. Man, I'm happy with my mast lights. It's so comfortable to just switch on all the lights, poof, and I have full control of all lines and sails and everything. It's something I would never go without after experience how well that works. So yeah, let's see how this goes for a while. It's a little bit friskier now.
with a secured mainsail and made sure no lines are tangled or will cause any problems, I felt ready to battle whatever would come my way. And I just hate it when I'm right. It's just increasing and now I have to change the alarm. I want to know when it peaks 50 knots. It's already peaking at 40 plus. I have already seen gusts way above these numbers, so at the moment I'm chatting with my friend back home. I want a second opinion on the weather predictions, as the full storm is no joke, and especially not this time of year.
This is wild. It's not often I wear my life jacket, my personal floating device, and even hook in the cockpit.
I was now looking at my options sailing to the islands south of me, but due to the wind direction this was out of question. I was already struggling a bit to maintain my course, and I was already sailing 9 to 10 knots with barely any sails out. At this point the wind was not my biggest challenge. The breaking waves, however, would be rough going south.
It's just nuts, and the waves, the breaking waves, yeah. It's hard to tell because it's pitch black, so I can't see it. That's why I take no risk now. I wear my life jacket and I click in here in the cockpit. So this is gonna be a bumpy ride and a wild night for sure. This is nuts. Pretty comfortable still. I mean, it's not that easy to do things, but I'm clicked in, so still it's, I mean, consider the conditions around here now. this is good. But it's gonna be a long exhausting night, that's for sure. Yeah, it's this and maybe one more night, and hopefully end up today there in week Tonga. I'm starting to be a little bit tired, which I was kind of expected, but not this much shit weather. So, but that's what it is. You just have to deal with what the nature gives you. On the good side, at least I'm moving.
This is definitely when bigger is better. I took a few big waves and can't imagine how that would be in a smaller boat. Luckily this storm did not last for more than 8 hours before I was out of it. And now 10 hours later it's almost surreal to think about how my night was. Waves have come down to almost nothing and I'm basically cruising in towards my finish line, much faster than expected. Now I have a new decision to make. I could slow down and arrive tomorrow morning, or I can try to reach in tonight with the risk of arriving in the dark. From good friends already in Tonga, I received lots of good information via WhatsApp. And my sweet friends Carl and Kara, you have seen in earlier episodes, even said they will hold a mooring ready for me, and even assisting me in the dark on arrival. So I will just keep going as fast as I can now. When the autopilot is working a lot, I often release it, only to feel the rudders and the tension to find out how the balance is. Sometimes, like now, the balance is good. The currents and the waves force it to work a bit extra. It's such a blessing to have my autopilots working perfectly again. They do much better job than me. And as you can see here, I'm now running on the old Garmin computer, controlling another standalone hydraulic system. I alternate between the computers and hydraulics every 24 hours or so. And it's such good feeling knowing not only I have two systems, but both are proven capable for winds above 50 knots. This has been such a great test and experience for my onward adventures. As I'm approaching Tonga, I received message from another sailor some 100 miles behind me, telling me several boats was dismasted in the same storm I sailed through, and are heading towards another island. I feel truly sorry for all of them and are happy to know they are all good and safe.
What an epic sail and what an adventure. And now I'm in Tonga and it looks beautiful. Just before sunset, and my friend Carl and Kara is actually waiting for me, and they're gonna help me to pick a mooring bowl, because here you need the mooring bowl because it's so deep water. And yeah, I don't know yet if I can check in today or I can do it tomorrow. But this adventure, man, I crossed the deepest ocean so far in my entire life. It was close to 9,000 meters. I changed the clock backwards during this trip. I'm a little bit tired, obviously. It's 1,500 miles, 2 storms. It's been right. And not only that, it's proven that you can even travel in time with a sailboat, because I also had to adjust my calendar out here, which means I'm getting 1 hour closer to Europe again for every time I have to do that exercise. But this is amazing. I can't wait to check this out. Tonga looks really beautiful with all these small islands, and wow. I hope I'll be able to show you more later. Now I have to hail the port control here and to announce my presence. This looks so beautiful. This is amazing. Oh, look at this place.
Hey Thomas, you're very welcome to the anchorage.
Thank you so much, guys.
You cut that one a bit fine, perfectly good. Whoops-a-daisy. Anyway, just glad that you arrived safely and secure, and man, you must be tired.
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to more, a sleep or a beer?
Thank you so much for watching and all your support. A special thanks to all my patrons that makes it possible for me to upload these videos. Much love from me on Be Free.